Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Greek freak, but he doesn't want to limit himself to any country. He said that family members have told me I can't be the face of the league because I'm not American. But man, if I can't do it being me, then I don't want to be the face of the league. I know where I came from, what me and my family have been through, and it's something I take pride in. Kevin?
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Bucks, longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forward. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Porzingis looking it over. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. In low. Bank shot. No good. Here's Milwaukee now. Antetokounmpo with the ball. The kick out to Holiday. Now here's Middleton. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Powell, the pass to Porzingis. To the right side. Here's Finney Smith. Second shot opportunity. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Bangs home the trifecta.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. And here's Giannis. Passes it to Middleton. The shot misses. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Doncic left side. Now the pass to Porzingis. Lopez with the steal. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Shot from 12. And the shot goes down.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
And Doncic, here we go. And the dunk by Doncic.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Powell. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Holiday. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. On the wing, Hardaway. There's the triple. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Count the basket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Bucks trail by 6. Here's Holiday. Got a hand on it.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's DiVincenzo, and it's denied. Hardaway passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the score by Dallas. Another shot kept alive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Mavericks?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Dan Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Allen's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And George Hill's subbed in for Drew Holiday.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Brunson. For 3, Bullock. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No good on that one.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
Mavericks leading by 9. Pass to Brown. And here's Bullock. Here's Brunson. No good off the back of the rim.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Driving to the basket. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Yep, that one goes.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Bullock kicks to Brunson. And stolen by Portis. No good on that one. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Tries to save it.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
The shot, no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. And as we know, the great ones make those around them better. That's certainly the case with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And, you know, late in the game, I'm just trying to make the right play. That can be a pass. That can be a shot. But that's my mindset down the stretch.
Not predetermined. He's reading the defense and then responding accordingly.
Well, it starts with getting downhill. The defense has to build a wall to keep him away from the rim.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Allen is out there with Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the three, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players." I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance. Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Hill with it. Picked up by Brown. Good. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Brown, the pass to Brunson. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Brown.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Portis. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Bucks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in, and he sinks the second. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. In the corner, it's Kleber. Oh!
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bucks trail by 9. Middleton looking it over. That 3 off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
It's off his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. A different look from Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Ante DiVincenzo comes in for Allen. And it's Holiday in for Hill. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 13 points in the game. Shots good by Middleton. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball player, but great he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Giannis is running. And that one is hammered home.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Floats it up for Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Pass to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Giannis. He's got 15. Here's Holiday. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Brunson against Lopez. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Then for the Mavericks, Porzingis is coming in for Maxi Kleba. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
So it's the Bucks now, trailing by 2. Middleton inside the three-point line. Misses, and he wants that one back.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Porzingis is double. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Doncic dishes to Cauley Stein. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. DiVincenzo kicks to Connaughton. Passes to Lopez. The feed now to Middleton. Porzingis with the block.
This guy's showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
And he comes up with the deuce. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Sinks the triple.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Here's Connaughton. Misses off the right iron. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk. But with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks. He can be special.
Middleton with it. Out defended by Cauley Stein. Middleton outside.
Mavericks foul. Kristaps Porzingis.
The Bucks have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Middleton. 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Doncic. Excellent D there from Hill.
You have to love the mindset of Porzingis trying to contest every shot he can. Plays with so much energy.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mavericks lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was all about Dallas as the game got going. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10-4 run to start things off. Looking at the scoring breakdown, they ended up going wire to wire in the first quarter, never once giving up their lead. Heading into the second quarter, the wheels started to fall off the cart as they were outscored by a healthy margin, but were still able to limp into halftime, nursing a one-point lead. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
And Shaq, what do you think about Milwaukee?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. Now DiVincenzo. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a one-point game. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Back to Holiday. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, 17 points in the game. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
A different look for Dallas. Brown is checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Now here is Holiday. He has 5. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
Brown outside. Brunson against Holiday. Brown, good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Brunson against Holiday. 13 feet away. Mavericks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. The pass to Kleber. In the corner, Hardaway with it. This one for 3. It's good from long range.
Hardaway Jr.
And now a 6-point Maverick lead.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
Stolen by Brunson. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Going inside. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots. Mavericks leading by 4. Now Brunson. He has 7. Here's Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's proving very difficult to guard Tim Hardaway Jr. without fouling the guy, especially when he's this aggressive.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
And there it is for him.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
And the Mavericks call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell is checked in for Brown. Porzingis is coming in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Middleton outside. No good. Great D that time from Powell. Dallas leading by 6. Doncic passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
What you love is how complete a player Kristaps Porzingis is. There is a variety of ways with which he can score it.
Here is Hill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Porzingis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. .102 left to play here in the third. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Hill. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Hill passes to Connaughton. Allen against Hardaway. Cuts off the pass. Ahead, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Doncic passes to Powell. Now here's Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Another three for Dallas.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr.? Looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Middleton up top. Pass to Portis. They need this. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Hill. Chris Middleton is out there with Portis. Then there's Allen. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Allen.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Doncic.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Yeah, they're taking care of business in the paint, too, getting valuable points down low there.
Dallas making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill.
Middleton on the wing. Middleton is doubled. And a wide open look for Portis. And a miss there on the triple. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Knocked away. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Allen. And it's Drew Holiday in for George Hill.
DiVincenzo. Drew Holiday.
Here's Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Taken away by Holiday. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Back to Middleton. Giannis high post. Just 5 to shoot. And Holiday has it in the corner. Knocked loose.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Good work there as it goes. And it's 6 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Porzingis with the steal. Doncic with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. And that one's good, Doncic.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Come on and get loud for your bucket.
A different look for Dallas. Mike Powell comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Reggie Bullock. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thanks so much, David. And it's Doncic missing. Bucks trail by 15. Antetokounmpo up top. Lopez outside. Pass to Holiday. Takes a three. They grab their own miss. Antetokounmpo. And another shot. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Knocks down the three ball.
First three of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
The drive by Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
Good on the second free throw. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Giannis. Shoots from 14. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Holiday against Doncic. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dallas. Jalen Brunson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo.
Mavericks foul. Luka Doncic. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bucks.
The first free throw is good.
Definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. DiVincenzo against Doncic. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Holiday, and there's the drive. The teardrop falls in. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, nifty make there from Holiday. There's such a nice pace to his game. The floater fits him well. And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Mavericks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Porzingis.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
All free throws good from Doncic. Bucks trail by 17. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Porzingis with the block. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Milwaukee ball.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Hill. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Porzingis. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Outside Hill. Inside, Diakite. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
Love the distribution from George Hill. Listen, we know he is such a heady player who knows where to put the pass.
Doncic looking it over. Over Hood. Offline. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kristaps, you got it going early tonight. What got you into that rhythm early?
Just from the beginning, being focused, knocking down the first couple of shots, you start to feel good, and you just keep going.
Well, you had the flow tonight, man, and it led to the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.